Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, ho there, you there. It was something else I wanted to show you guys, and I just found it. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, hey, hey there. Hi there, ho there. Miss Joy is jumping around like a jumping bean. How you guys doing today? Happy Monday. I don't know what got into me to come in on Monday. I'm missing Delonda. That and usually after the weekend, I need a rest. But how you guys doing? Let's welcome in our special guest, and that's the replay guest that come in and watch the replay. Thank you so very much for coming in. And thank you to all my live guests that's coming in. We're doing a new thing. Hi, DB. How you doing, my queen? Thank you for coming in. Hello, Nikki. Nice to see you guys. You'll be watching in the bushes. That's okay, as long as you're watching. You know, my whole thing is don't forget to like. You already subscribed, so send it out to some of our people. If you can share it out, for some reason, I don't think a lot of people get my my notifications, so I need to send it out to a bunch of our community. Okay. I think I got a small little echo here, you guys. Excuse me. And no, I got it all the way off to mute. Is that a little bit better? Are you guys hearing the echo? Hey, Christian, how you doing, my love? Can you guys tell me if you're hearing the echo? Not only that, I need you guys to tell me how do I look. The last few times we had issues, you know, I think I'm hearing an echo. Hello, Unbiased. How you doing, my queen? Oh, good. You're here because I want to talk about the crawfish kickback. Yes, yes. Happy Monday. Yes. Hello, Up Designs. Let me know when you get your package because it's definitely gone. Okay, so I'm not going to hold everybody too long, but there's quite a few things I want to go over, and I want to make sure now. Of course, we've been talking about the community quilt and more. Okay, so the community quilt is something that Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube is getting together, sending blocks for us to make a quilt. And my quilt guild that I belong to now, can y'all believe that I belong to a quilt guild? Just learned how to sew, and now I'm in the quilt guild. Okay, so a 10.5 by 10.5 block square. It could be anything. It could be rhinestone, sublimation, DTF, embroidery, and it's one more. It's one more. I can't think of the other one. Oh, just regular blocks, I guess. Okay, but my quilt guild, and here's my quilt guild. I want to talk to you about it. It's called the AAQLA. Okay. Oh, crochet. Crochet was another one. That's the fifth one. You can actually make a crochet quilt block. Okay. So I belong to the AAQLA, and what that is African American Quilters of LA. Okay. Okay, Christian, you're getting the echo. Oh, thank you so much, Christian. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you did get your package upside down. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Maybe you could show it off a little bit on your channel. I was just trying to do something. That still ain't hardly enough for you. I appreciate you so much, darling. I really do. So this quilt guild is going to help me put all the squares together professionally once we get them. So it'll be made, up to par. It won't be just my little sewing skills that'll be doing this. So it'll be done very professionally. Okay. But I want to talk to you. Okay. So this is the quilt guild I belong to, and I'm in a quilting class. And the big joke in there is, how can she be in a quilting class and teaching quilting blocks? I say, all I know is blocks. That's all I know how to do is blocks. So, but that's why I can just, after you do blocks, you just put them together, and next thing you know, you got a quilt. Okay, so this is beginners, but I want to talk to everybody. I want you to see. I got this from Unbiased. And if all you guys know, let me see, can you see it? Let me see. You want to see it on the table or where do you need? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, let's make it. There you go. The crawfish kickback. This is a patch that she made for the crawfish kickback. Hey, Smurf Creations, how you doing, my beloved? I'm glad you're here. So, all of y'all that follow Unbiased know they had a good old time in, I guess, you know what? I never asked her what city. Unbiased, what city is the crawfish kickback in? Is it in Louisiana? Is it in Texas? I can't remember where it is. It's in Texas. Okay, it's in Texas. Okay. So they had a good old time playing dominoes and playing cards, bid whist. From what I hear tell, they ate tremendously. What's her name? Crafty Leo was there. Uh, uh, what is his name? Is it Bama? It's one of the gentlemen there that I know so much. What you say, Christian? Oh, Christian, of course not. Girl, you know you making blocks right along with me. We doing the blocks right together, girl. They gonna be look, your blocks is the ones I'm appreciate the most. How about that? Okay. But yeah, I wanted to show this here that I got from that she was promoting, and I just want everybody and let's get ready to promote next year's crawfish kickback so it can be even better. This will be I think it'll be their third year coming up. And I'm not sure I'll be able to go to Texas at the time they do it, unless they do it around the same time as Applique Getaway. Maybe I could just spend a whole week in Texas. So that would be nice. But I want you guys to anytime there's things that we can do as a community, Miss Joy is all for it. It's about having fun, loving on each other, supporting each other, and caring for each other. And on that note, I know I showed this the last time, but I just got to keep on showing it bigger, bigger. This was my very first embroidery patch I made. I like bigger, bigger. Now everybody know Delonda always say bigger, bigger, but ever since I heard her say bigger, bigger, that patch is designed in the state of Texas. Oh, it is that. Oh, it's supposed to look like. See, I don't know much about geography and nothing else. Thank you for that, sweetie. I really appreciate it. So y'all heard that. This patch is made in the design of the state of Texas. Now, the only thing I know is California looked like a shoe, a boot. But yeah, she sent me this, and I think it's some stickers in here, and it's something talking about. She gave me another flyer for something else. So I appreciate this, Unbiased. Thank you so much. And of course, Sharon Davenport sent me this. I like bigger, bigger. Okay. But I got to show y'all something. Oh, before we go into that, where's those other patches? You know, I could lose my head if it wasn't attached onto my head. I mean, I could lose. See, I can't even talk. I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Okay, so these are some patches I forgot to show you guys. What California do too, though, they say. It look like a boot. I don't know. So these came from Miss Vera, Spilling the Diversity. And she gave me this queen. I keep putting things right directly in my face, but I want to make sure you guys see it. The queen. And she gave me this, that I'm God's masterpiece. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. New Jersey looks like a postman silhouette. Okay. Y'all know geography. I don't. I don't know what's east, west. I know people say up, or back south, up east. I think New York, Chicago, and them, I think they east. Oh, California look like a stocking. Okay. Thank you. Nice. Wait till you get to see the rest of them here, y'all. Now look at here. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Can you see all of these patches? Can you see all of these patches? Okay. So all you guys know of my misfortunate of not having an embroidery machine. So when I make my patches, I have to send them to somebody like Sharon Davenport or Stephanie Calloway, and they make them for me. So I'm going to show you what I made. I made a J. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are thank you, Nikki. How many of you guys got the oh, my granddaughter is over there, she can get mine. The sweater, for the Letterman sweater for us to put our patches on. So mine is purple and white. And for anybody that's still looking for one, I would advise you to get one where I got it, because mine is nice and thick and sweatery material, not that paper thin thing. I love Happy Meal. I do love Happy Meal. Oh, I gave you my. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so very much. For those that can't read what she says she Up Design says she loves Happy Meal. That I gave her first package of Happy Meal, plus her prize. I gave her two different things. She said she was so surprised. She gonna get even more surprised because I appreciate her putting up with me for so long. So I made this J. That's gonna go on there. Now this is, make sure I got it right. This is my logo. I need to redo it right here because you can't see Crafty Creations too good. And this says Miss Joy up here, but somewhere up here, so in there, y'all should see my logo on my feed. So this is my logo. This is my design. Sakari, baby, could you do now that big favor? You know that purple jacket I'm supposed to put all these patches on? That's over there in that chair. Could you get it for me? You remember that purple sweater that looks like a Letterman jacket? Yeah, that, I think that's it. Yes. Thank you so very much. My beautiful granddaughter is here with me, you guys. Would you like to show them my beautiful grandmother? I mean, my beautiful granddaughter? No? Okay. So here's my jacket. And on the camera, it looks blue, but it's very much great purple, okay? And it's nice and thick. And it's, honey, look, it's a size 4X, and I got it for under $50. And I am so. Hi, Donzel. Who is that? Quinzella Johnson's. Hello, Queen. How are you doing? Hi, beautiful lady. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you from Facebook. Thank you. Okay, so this is the jacket that we all, Patrice and Delonda and all of us, be getting and putting patches on. Now, like I said, you guys, okay, thank you. Let me put this down. Miss Queenie. So we all supposed to be putting our patch on here, okay? So now let's start. Let me continue with my patches. So I showed you the J and I showed you my logo. Now these are all the patches that I designed, but Miss Stephanie Calloway, and I'm just gonna be forever in her debt that she stitched them out for me. Okay. So let me get to all the ones that I did. And now she made me another. Look, y'all know I like this. Bigger. She made me another one, okay? And then here we go. If you guys remember, Delonda kept saying there's no such thing as sunk. That's not a word. You can't put it in a sentence. So I put it in the sentence. I say, God sent Jesus for me. And I made this patch. Okay? Bedazzler Designs. You done switched up on me that quick, girly girl. You got both of them on here. I appreciate you so much for being here. Don't forget to like. Okay, God sent Jesus for me. This is my design. And I think I'm gonna put all these patches in on my web page and sell them, or either sell the design as something you can print out. I designed these in brilliance. So I know a lot of people here have in brilliance. Okay. You know what? I don't know if we're gonna wear them at AG or if we're gonna wear them at. I might wear them at both because I mean, where else do I get a chance to wear a jacket? It's never cold here. But I'm hoping we all wear them to the bling fling. No, not the bling fling, because we have the bling fling. Irvine, Texas, July the 17th, and then we'll have the bling fling. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Something yellow just came. Y'all let me know if y'all have any problem with my connection or not, because they swore to me it was gonna be right. That was another one of my designs, and here's another one of my designs. So down the middle it says Jesus. On the other side, he lives and he says. So I think that's very good. Uh, okay, something else is popping up. Can't see what it's saying. Oh, it's saying I'm glitch. I can't get through with this glitching stuff. Now they make like I got a good connection. They came out here and put some more stuff to sure I had a good connection. But here are some more patches. This is created to create. This is Patrice's design. Some of y'all might know about this one. Straight out of the Jana. That's I think that's Delanda's design. I bet you didn't know I had this, Miss Unbiased. Ha ha ha. Sassy student activated. This is Unbiased's design. Let me make sure y'all can see this. See, Unbiased got tricks y'all didn't know about. She don't show them off that much. But this is Unbiased design. You know, I'm always saying I'm copying off of her paper. Okay. So that's Delanda's. That's okay. Now this one here, this is for the So Savvy, the So Good class that we're doing with Delonda and Patrice. And this is what is it? I'm so fancy. With the sewing it with the needle and the thread. I'm so fancy. Hey Sean, how you doing, my princess? Glad to see you in here. Uh Good evening, Miss Joy in the chat. You're on a roll with these designs. Are you selling them? I'm thinking about putting them in my thing, in my website, and or doing an Etsy thing. Somebody, all y'all got to talk to me about an Etsy thing because I'm not sure about that. Now this one here, this is I think Yolanda's. Ain't we lucky we got them? So good times. You remember that Delonda kept singing the good time song. That's where the Jenna word came from. So ain't we lucky we got them? So good times. Okay, and we have that in two different colors. Okay, I don't know why the blues and the purples change colors. And this is oh, this one here. Stop competing, start empowering. Hello, Spilling the Diversity, Miss Vera. I just showed them the patches that you sent me. She says she's not home, but she in the bushes. Okay, sweetie. Thank you for being appreciated. Hey, you guys, and just for the record, could you do me a favor, whether you come on Thursday or not? Every now and then, the bot is going to put in the website for the Thursday prayer. You know, every Thursday we have 1 hour of prayer, just prayer, nothing else. You can send your prayers. You can come in. Please, if you would go there and subscribe to the prayer channel, that's for Thursday. I would greatly appreciate it. Not that we trying to do no whole lot of extra growing. We're definitely um, trying to make sure that the channel succeeds. Okay. Okay. Now this is one of Patrice. Now what I was thinking about, just putting my name in here, just say Joy, and I'll be the one of the musketeers. And this is Joy, you know, elephant. Y'all like my little elephant? Now I know I'm biased like elephants, just like I do. I love me some elephants. And since Unbiased got the elephants on her channel, that's why I'll be always showing the pigs and the hippos. I like. Okay, now this is Miss Patrice's Crafty Hood, Crafter Hood. Yeah, okay. I guess we could call ourselves whatever. and this is one of hers too. Be kind. It has to be cut out. And last but not, but Hello Kitty. And last but not least, this is Miss Angel B. Changes things. So I got a fluid patches that go on my jacket here, and like I said, I will get the link and put that, because believe me, I had ordered 3 different jackets, and the other 2 that came was just as flimsy and just nothing. And I paid more money for them, and they didn't fit as a 3X. So when I ordered this one, I ordered it at a 4X, and it fits really good and it's comfortable. You know, I got them big old muscle arms up under there, so it fitted real good there. And like I said, it's really, really nice, and I just can't wait to start putting the patches on here. I was about on the back. You know how you put the glue stuff on the back? I was going to put back and then iron them on and then sew around it then. That way they'll be in place where I want them, and I don't have to worry about them slipping or moving or whatever. Oh yeah, here's another design, but this is by Stephanie herself. She said, Lord, what is it? Oh, love God first. Love God first. So she used glitter paper behind the words she put in. And she put this in on I think this is felt paper. There's all kind of different things you can use. And this one here also. Okay, you know, this is a nice, happy one here. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much set for patches right now, unbiased. I hope my jacket look as good as Patrice's. Y'all see her pink one every time she's on live. She got her pink one across her chair. So yeah, I want to do that. And I think Shay, she got hers up also. Okay, so that's enough about patches. What I wanted to do, and I'm not contradicting or going against what Miss Shawn has did. I just want to make sure sometimes the people that's on my channel get a little bit of what she's giving out on the Quilting 101. She did 2 series of that. And if you haven't seen that yet, please go over and check that out. She gives a lot of information on what to do and how to do. And that's for helping out with quilts. Okay. But what I'm only supposed to be showing blocks. And I thought about it. If somebody's new over here and need to know about blocks, I think I should also help them out with some of the supplies they're going to need. Okay. So of course, everybody knows you're going to need a sewing machine and some thread. You're going to need some fabric. And people don't know what to buy as far as fabric is concerned. I picked both of these up at Walgreens, not Walgreens, what is it? Okay. You see that light just keep on going out, y'all? Every time it go out, I'll turn it back on, but I hope y'all can see. I think there's a short in this cord. That's what it looks like. That is exactly what it looks like. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, also, I'm going to be giving away, doing a giveaway. I wanted to do a giveaway at my 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. But before I know it, I'm at 3,500, and now we're heading fast to 4,000. So someday I'm going to have to put the brakes on and do my giveaway and celebrate all you guys, because I really, really do appreciate you, okay? I appreciate you very much. And please don't forget to go over there and subscribe at the prayer channel. But when I say we need fabric, let me try to turn down to the table a little bit. I get all these patches up out the way here. Okay. Okay, so I got these at Walmart the other day. This is what is called a fat quarter. When you don't know what material to buy in one of these, you get 4 different types of material. This all say different types of Hello Kitty. And there's plenty enough material to use to make I don't know, a whole quilt almost, really. But each one of these are 18 and a half by 21 to 22 and a half. And that's how much a fat quarter is. And usually all fat quarters come with four, but then you can buy one fat quarter. And just for the record, didn't I show you guys that? I think I showed you guys that. I got this fat quarter from the Dollar Tree. This is lost the glasses. This here fat tree right here came fat tree. This fat quarter came from the Dollar Tree for $1.20. You can put some white with this and something with that, and then you can also buy this. These are yards, 1 yard, and 1 yard of material. I'm with be the background, and this here, one of these Hello Kitties are all the white ones. Is going to be the little accent something.
It's going to be the little accent something. It's going to be the little accent something. It's going to be the little accent something. It's going to be the little accent something.
Please forgive me for turning into a robot. Is everybody okay? Oh, can you guys hear me okay? That was cute. Okay, so back to that. So we're talking about a sewing machine, thread, and material. Those are given, okay? Like I said, I want to keep referring people back to Miss Shawn from Go Savvy because she's doing a quilting 101. I'm just doing like a quick little overview for people to. Is the echo still there, Unbiased? Please let me know if the echo is still there. I'm just doing a short little overview of making sure people have what they need. Of course, you will definitely need some scissors. Thank you, Kristen. Tell them about it. You two stop messing with Miss Joy. You know Miss Joy can't take all that. Okay, so scissors is a must. A rotary cutter does not have to be a must. It's your choice, okay? Because the rotary cutter can't do nothing that scissors don't do. It just do it a little bit faster, and you do it with a ruler, and it zips along or whatever, but a rotary cutter, okay? I also want to suggest to everybody to get pins. Now, there's all kind of straight pins, but get those little flat ones and the little beady ones. Just get you a whole handful of them. And you never know it, but with quilting, you need safety pins. Because when you get ready to make your, this one here is not on, I'm sorry, you guys. When you get ready to make your quilt winch, they take pins and they put them together to keep them from sliding around and moving around. So you need safety pins for that. And of course, you need rulers. Now, there's 1,000,001 types of rulers you can get, okay? This is a regular ruler. Here's a square ruler. I got that thing with the slices in it ruler. I got all kinds. The rotary cutter, yes, Kristen, she says the rotary cutter is so much nicer. It is, but it's so much dangerous too. I don't advise anybody using a rotary cutter until they're absolutely ready for one, because even Miss Eve cut her finger really bad from not knowing how to, not knowing, but accidentally slip and cut herself. Okay. I also, just to throw this out here, I don't want y'all to forget about the Educated Natural. She's had death in her family, and she went home for the funeral. So I'm still lifting her up in prayer, and we want to support her channel. Hopefully she'll be on this Wednesday, but if not, we definitely understand. Okay. And Miss Unbiased, she got her, Unbiased, Up Design, she got her channel in there. Please, by all means, go over there and subscribe to her channel if you're not subscribed already. Okay. So then we talked about pins, we talked about rulers and spare needles. Okay. So now, two things that people don't talk about enough, and that's spare needles and spare bobbins. Okay. You can buy a whole box a pre-wind bobbins from Amazon, and they'll last you for a while. I got one box, a white and black box. Then I got another box of all different colors, and they're gonna last me for a while. I found out here lately when I didn't know how to sew that good, I was doing everything with black and white. But stuff comes out a little bit better if you do it the color of the material, and it doesn't show as bad. It kind of looks a little bit more neater and more professional. So that's what I'm trying to get, more neater and more professional. So these are just a few things that I wanted to talk to you about as far as things you need to get started. Now, I can't say that enough. Please go check out Sean from Go Savvy. She has a quilting 101. Okay. And I can't see if Miss Unbiased is still here. Miss Unbiased, please put your channel in the chat so everybody will know to go over there. We have quite a few people in the bushes. So thank you guys for listening. I greatly appreciate you being here. Whether you're here to support or here to be nosy, I'm just glad you're here. Show my face so they can see. Oh, you see my face up there in the corner, the little bitty Miss Joy. I'm glad you're here. Mwah! Love you much. Have a blessed day. Okay, so now let's get to hear what I want to talk about, okay? Okay, what I want to talk about is the different blocks. I know I have been doing several blocks, but I never talked to anybody about what all the blocks contain. There are so many different blocks, okay? I tried to write down all the ones that I knew. I wrote down a couple of them that I've never even heard of before. Oh, Unbiased, could you please hit exclamation queen and put your channel up so people can subscribe? I'd like to make sure everybody here is supported, and that if there's anybody new here that doesn't know about your channel, I have a chance to go and check you out. Okay, so yes, let's talk about the different blocks. Okay, so you guys got a chance to see me. Oh, I probably should have pulled those out. You got a chance, I think, to see me do a 4-patch last week. You had a chance to see me do a 4/4. I'm going blank, y'all. Just give me a minute. A 1/4 square triangle. And I'm going to make, I think I messed up the 1/2 square triangle. Then you see me do the stripes. I haven't did the curve. We're going to make a 9-patch. Thank you, Unbiased. Please check Unbiased's channel out, please, for me, you guys, if you're not subscribed. Today, we're going to attempt at some flying geese. Now, what a chum dash is, I have no idea. I'm going to have to look that one up. A bear paw, I've seen it, but I haven't done it. Ohio star, friendship star, and a log cabin. A log cabin, I like log cabin. I think we almost did one, but not quite. Now, all of these are blocks. All of these are squares. You can put 2 or 3 of them together and come out with something just remarkable. You can take one and go do your whole quilt with it, and it comes out remarkable. I wanted to show, when I'm over here talking, I think of everything I want to show you guys, except when I'm not talking, I'm like, why didn't I bring it over here for you? But anyway, I wanted to show you, I ordered from Amazon. It's a box, and it's 52 blocks in it. So I guess you have one for every week. Isn't it 52 weeks in a year? I think so, 52 weeks in a year. Yeah. So you have one block a week to learn and to do and to play with or whatever. And I thought that was great for me to start learning. And maybe that's why I'm starting to learn more, because I'm paying attention to the blocks, learning blocks. And just for the record, Baby Booty is up there too, for those of you who like to do rhinestones. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please think about her. Yeah, what'd you say, Christian? Flying geese. Yikes. Well, you know what? That's what I said right before we came on this channel. Joy, you gonna try to do some flying geese? Yeah. I'm just gonna show you how it's supposed to go. Now, if they come out that way, I don't know. I did some things, and my very first one did not come out as a square. That's not a square. That is a flying geese, but it should be more squared. Okay. So as you can see, now I didn't iron. Oh, that's another thing. Let me put that down here. You cannot be a quilter and do not have an iron. You have got to iron, because right along with sewing comes ironing. I'm trying to keep up with everything I know you need. Okay. It's much easier to cut material when it's crisp and fresh and flat. Ironing keeps your pattern and your material straight. Now, if I had to iron this before, my points would be a lot more pointier. You see that? It should be a lot more pointier. But anyway, this was my first attempt at a flying geese, okay? So we'll see what happens after that. So I'm just going to start over here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut this. I have a regular, both of these are regular 2.5-inch square. Hi, D. Smith. How you doing, my queen? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay, Christian says she's right now doing her own style of a kind of cathedral window. Cathedral window. I know what you're talking about, but I called it something else. Wait a minute. What do we call it? Stained glass. Stained glass. Yeah, I do know what you're saying. And you know what, Christian? I'm going to be real honest with you. If you do what you do best for you, it's going to come out just fine. Don't be trying to follow nobody else's pattern. Make up your own thing, and you'll be just fine, queen. Okay? So each one of these is a 2.5-inch strip. I got this from a jelly roll, so it's a half of a jelly roll strip. Okay? And what I'm going to attempt to do, we're going to attempt to cut and make some flying geese out of this. Okay? Okay. And again, my chat pot can't see you guys too much. Hello, my beautiful queen. How are you doing? And everything. Safe. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I was just talking in. Okay. So what I want to do is, I want to make two and a half. This is a ruler, 2.5 by 2.5, but this here seems to be bigger than 2.5. Now this is supposed to be a typical jelly roll, and a typical jelly roll is supposed to be 2.5 inches. And this is more than 2.5. It's not going to stop what we're doing, but I just needed you to know it was more than 2.5. Okay. So we're going to put this right here, and we're going to, it is always very important to have your hand firm. You know what? I need to make sure this stuff is square. Have your hair very, I'm going to make sure this thing is square. Let's put it on the line like this. And you see how I just put that thing down and I left it open? Always close your rotary braid. Always. Okay, so I'm freezing. Okay, let me know, because if I have to go to that phone and get away from this. Okay, so that's 2.5. That's one. And as you see, I'm using 2 rulers just so I can make sure I try to have straight lines here. Okay, my chat thing done popped back up again. Let me see what's going on again. Okay, so my audio is acting up. Okay, so let me see what's going on with the audio. Take pride on. Wonder if I should turn off the tablet. Hold on 1 second here. Let's see, is the hold on just a minute here. Okay, so let's see. Is that a little bit better for everybody? Let's see. Can everybody hear a little bit? Oh, okay. Thank you, Unbiased. I greatly appreciate you, Queen. So what I'm doing here now is cutting this material 2.5. It's supposed to be 2.5 by 2.5. It looks like it's 2.5 by 3. Okay. Once we have this set, I want to show you. Okay. So now that's cut. I sound okay, Sean? Thank you so very much for cooking. You love to cook. Did y'all know Sean was not only a crafter, but she's a cooker too? She loves to cook. So that's a craft in itself right there. So I'm going to set these squares right here for just a moment. And now this is 2.5 here. Let me just see how much. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And I'm going to attempt, I did it earlier, and it came out real good. But let's there we go. Okay. I took the whole strip and turned it into, cut it all at one time. And then I just kept going back and forth here. What I call, my mama say, stop sewing. You know, when you'd be at the dinner table, she said, stop sewing. Okay, let's put that to the side. Okay, so now let's see what we got in. Okay, so everybody can hear me okay? We're not having no sound issues or nothing, right? Okay. So now this, like I said, you have all different types. This is 2.5 by 2.5, okay? So what I am attempting to do is take one of these green fellas here and put this pink fellow on here. Put it up here right. Okay. And then I'm going to, where's the other? Here we go. Take this and sew right across here in an angle. Okay? I want to sew across that. And then what we will have is I will cut the bottom piece off, and we will have, because it ain't sewed, that we're going to have that point there. Everybody see that okay? It looks like a half square triangle. We have that point, okay? Then, I still say my green is too short. We're going to take this other piece and put on this side. And we're going to sew that in half. And we're going to have, did I do it the right way? Nope, I didn't do it the right way. Wait a minute. It goes this way, sorry. We're going to sew that in half. There we go. Okay. Can everybody see that okay? It can be the same size or you can make it bigger. When I show you my other pieces, you'll see it's a little bit bigger. But the main thing you want to do is make sure you have a sharp little point here, okay? Because this actually is the flying geese. And what you do is you'll take this side and sew it onto another flying geese, and you'll have a point in one direction or point in another direction. I agree with you. Ms. Bedazzle says she thinks cutting is one of the hardest parts, and I agree. I just got to the point where I could cut my own material because I was so afraid of messing it up. And of course, what did I do? Mess it up. But that's why I say go get you some of that $1.29 and cut up and keep practicing until you get it right. You have to practice on your placement of your, that's another thing here. Let me put this to the side for real quick to show you something. So this is what we're trying to get, okay? But when you're using that rotary cutter, as your hand, you're supposed to stand up and put your body pressure on the rotary cutter, okay? But see, I'm sitting down and see how my hand has been? They have another cutter that helps bend. Sean, you know what it is. I hate to stop you. Martelli's rotary cutter, it helps your wrist better for cutting. But as you're cutting, I'm not going to cut with this. I'm just showing you. You cut to here and you stop and you move your hand up and then you go. Okay? So don't be trying to sit back here and cut and then keep cutting, because guess what happens? You see that ruler turn? It'll turn. So to keep everything straight, you put your hand where your rotary cutters should only go as far as your hand can go. Okay? So you go up as far as your hand is, you let go, and you go up, and you continue on with your cut. Okay? So that's one thing. Okay, so now, as I showed you what I was trying to get in this flying geese here, let's show you what I came up with. I showed you the one that I messed up, right? This is the one that I messed up. And now this was a 4-inch piece of green against a 2-inch pinks. And I think that would have worked if I had squared it off right or something. I don't know what I did. But everything comes with practice. Okay. So here we go with, and one thing about some of this material, it has the most strings. And them strings shall be annoying me. And not only do you have strings from the material, until you know how to cut your material right, you have strings from the thread. So it just looks kind of raggedy at first. Okay. Let's hope this one's right, okay? So this is what we're trying to get. And as usual, if we mess up, darn it, I just messed up by moving it. We can always fix it back, okay? Or we can always start over again. So flying geese, the main thing I want you to see is a flying geese takes one piece of material, take another piece of material, and sew at an angle on top, okay? Then once it's sewn, okay, well, let me show you over here the piece I got. Here we go. These are the two materials I got on here, okay? Once it's sewn, I should be doing that with the iron. Now this came out correctly, but as you can see, I still have too much green material. Okay, so y'all didn't see that. I'm finna cut that off. Oh, hello, Visionary Creations. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so Christian, what is that? An ergonomic cutter? I don't know what that is, girl. You're gonna have to tell me about that one. I'm gonna get you to come up here live with me, Christian, and we're gonna go live showing each other how we can look mess up together. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is go over here and cut this off. Go over here, and I should have put my glasses on. Cut this off, and when you open it back up, da-da-da-da, we got it. We got it, Christian, and it's a square. It's a square. We got it on this one. Let's not get too happy, though. Where's my little, oh, where's my thing? It's right here somewhere. Y'all know I always show off my Mrs. Anderson 4-way tool thing here I got. On this end, it presses out your seams. And it makes it easier for when you get ready to iron it. I don't know if I put that in my thing. I got to put that up there. Okay, then this way, this side you have your fancy dancing Miss Anderson, supposed to be the best seam ripper in the world. This side is for poking out those corners. You know, when you're making purses and bags and stuff, you have to poke out your corners. This is for poking out the corners. And this here is a stiletto to help you pull your material through on the sewing machine. Okay, why does everyone want me to come on with them? I'm far from my YouTube era. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to push you. I was just saying that, you know, I don't know, baby. Just because you know, you got that personality, and you know, we want to see you succeed, and you start your own channel and far succeed every one of us. Okay. Oh yeah, Miss Unbiased. She got one of these. She said she loved hers. Oh. Oh, you're so sweet, Queen. Thank you. Okay, so we have one geese. Is it a geese if we have one? Or is it a gas or whatever? Anyway, we got one here. Okay. So now let's see what we do. Here we got another one. Okay, we're gonna fold it over. Ah, this one ain't right. Look, it's folded the wrong way. You see, you got to pay attention. This one here is folded the wrong way. It should have been folded over in this corner. So this one here is a boo-boo. Okay. Let's hope that other one ain't a boo-boo. No, the other one looked like it's right. Okay. Fold it here and fold it here. Right. So I'm going to okay, we have somebody in here. Okay, what is my computer doing? It's doing some crazy stuff here. Okay, looks like I need to say hello to somebody if I put my glasses on. Oh, hogs. Oh, that's supposed to be Hog Garden Design. Lisa from TikTok. Hello, Miss Lisa. How are you doing, my queen? Thank you so very much for coming in. I greatly appreciate Miss Joy is back. She's trying to show everybody. Ooh, look at how I'm digging in here. You know, they say these are self-healing mats, but sometimes you can mess them up. Just like with me, I was digging too much in that one spot, and I might have to turn this over. Good thing I got two more self-healing mats. Well, I know not to do that more again. Yeah, you're not supposed to cut into the same spot. Okay, so here we got one correct one. We got a second one. Let's get this one cut off right, okay? We are trying to make us, don't look like we ain't gonna have but two geese. Okay, once you cut them off, oh Lord. All these threads, I'm telling you, they drive me crazy. Ooh. Okay. So we got two geese. Now, you see how they lay? So we got two geese. And now if we had to did this one right, that would be a third. What else? Did we have another mess up over here somewhere? Well, we just got a whole bunch of pieces. What I'm planning on doing, you know, every Monday, I take what I teach or what I show and complete it and make it into a complete box. And I'm going to make a second quilt with what we make for the auction. So again, hello ATB Marketing. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Please stay a while. Consider to like the channel, and I'm not sure if you are subscribed or not, but please come in and subscribe. We also have a prayer channel that we pray every Thursday, and the information will pop up for you to sign up over there if you'd like to just come in or not, or just help us build that channel up so we can have 1 hour of prayer every Thursday. Okay. You have any people you'd like to pray us to pray for, please drop it in the chat, their names or whatever, because I love calling out people by their names. Last week, you guys, bunch of y'all may not know it, but I called out a lot of your names. Christian says soak the mat in room temperature water for about an hour, then let it dry. Okay, see, Christian, that's why people, you know stuff that we don't know, and you keep underestimating yourself. And we just, if we can get out here and just do it, we just want you to come on and just do it too. Okay, just do it. Also, you see the Educated Natural. Her channel is being advertised here. Everyone in here has a channel. Miss Unbiased, please put yours up. Miss ATB Marketing, I'm not sure if you have a channel, but you're welcome to advertise your channel here. We're about supporting and uplifting each other. And all you have to do is put in a exclamation point with the word queen, and your channel will show up here for people to check you out. Okay. We also have the baby's booty, Eve, that does everything rhinestone. Okay. So that's there. Okay, so people, what do you think about this? Okay. Now, with these geese, let me show you some things you can do. Okay. Make sure this is closed. You can still make a block out of these geese. Now, y'all know I'm just putting stuff together, but you do know it'll be sold more correctly. Okay, do we have another green? Well, we got the green we messed up on. Let's just turn that upside down. Okay, so you guys see that? So that's a block. Okay, we need a little green spot here. Let's put a little green spot here. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's put another little green spot down here. Oh, darn it, I'm messing up everything. And last but not least, go this way. Gotta go. Oh, that way. Okay, now I can't get all these pieces of string off here, but do you guys get the picture? She said, turn my geese. Christian said, turn my geese the other way and they're a Christmas tree. Yes, you are definitely right. Turn it the other way and it's a Christmas tree. But now at the same time, we could take the pink here. I mean, we could do all kind of little sorts of something here. Is that the only pieces that I got cut? Well, we can cut a couple of more. It's all about the imagination and what you see on what you can do on making your book. What y'all say here? Thank you for all you do. We appreciate. Oh, yeah, Christian is something special. She is. Thank you, Unbiased, because she is very special. And she's a asset to all our community. I didn't know people were sweating her to go online with them, though. Okay, now this one here going the wrong way. Either they both gonna go the same way. There we go. Now this one go this way. This one go this way. This one goes this way. Okay, so ta-da! What you think? What y'all think? Tell me what you think in the chat. Now all this can be sewed together, and there we go with a block. Okay. Now it's too big of a block. This look like a 12 by 9, 12 by 9. But we can always start with the geese in the middle and then square it off and have a 10.5 by 10.5. So I was trying to show you how easy it is to make a flying geese. But then again, I guess I didn't show you how easy it is. Maybe I showed you how hard it is or how fun it is. Thank you, Christian, how fun it is. But it really wasn't that hard. Once I see what I needed to do, I could have made, because this was my first screw up. This was the very first screw up. And then I got it right on the next two, but then I jumped up and sewed this the wrong way, which that's right there is a design too. But So we got to see some of my patches. I forgot how I had this now, whatever. We got to see some of my patches. Here's the flying geese. We got to see that. Please, everyone, have a great night, and I will watch the rest later. It's been a long day. I understand, Nikki, it's Monday, and we got to recoup from the weekend. So Monday, you really need to come to work just to rest. Pins help with the flying geese. Correct. Thank you so very much, Unbiased. I appreciate. She said it's a fun color combination. Thank you. Good night, Nikki. We'll see you in as they say, see you in these YouTube streets. But we're not going to be very much longer. You know, I just come here to show how to make a block. Today was a flying geese. Oh, I do have, just so I can show some things. Today was the flying geese. Oh, one day here, this was the quarter square triangles. So we did that one time. And then we did the stripes. So we going right along doing several different squares. You have to admit we're doing right along. And then we did the one with Miss Eve's rhinestones. We put rhinestones in a quilt, and I mean in a block, and I see it way over there. But Lord knows it's gonna take whatever act of God to get over this. Sakari, are you anywhere close? I don't think so because I didn't even hear her. Okay, because I was gonna have her show you. So these are all the different kind of blocks. Now we have 4 blocks right here, and with the other one, that's 5. Okay. You don't need but about, hey, precious, precious, precious baby of mine. Ooh, you so precious, baby. Yeah, y'all get to see me lose my crap whenever she comes in because I love that song. How you doing, my queen? Thank you so much for coming in. You're going to have to catch the replay. And at the same time, again, everybody, please hit the prayer channel and go over there and subscribe. Not that we're trying to blow up over there. I just want to build it up, you know, so people know we have the prayer channel every week. Okay. But I appreciate you so very much. Oh, Miss, she didn't get to see my look. I got to show Precious my that prayer changes things. Oh yeah, could you get that pink? It's right here. I'll show you. Keep going right down to that white box. That pink material that I made with the right. Oh, past it. Go back. Okay, right there. That pink. Pick up the little white box. You passed it. Go back. Yeah, that little white box. Yeah, under there. Ain't it a pink piece of material under there? Is that it? It has the heart on it? That's not it? Okay, no. Then, okay. Is it here behind? Look at it. See if it's this right here behind you. The pink, is that pink right there? That's it. Ain't it? Oh, no, it's not. That's not it. You're right. Okay, so there, I can't show you guys. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me just go. Okay. Hello, Kitty. Be kind. Crafter Hood. My little elephant, I'm going to name him Oscar. Then we have one of the Mouseketeers. It's going to be Miss Joy. Okay. Stop competing and start encouraging. Is that right? Stop competing and start empowering. I'm sorry. Empowering. Ain't we lucky to have them? So good times. Okay. And we have that in 2 different colors. Okay. We have I'm So Fancy. And this is Miss Unbiased. I keep telling y'all, Miss Unbiased has a lot of tricks y'all don't know about. This is hers. Sassy Student Activated. Activate. Sassy Student Activate. Because I copy off her paper. Anyway. Okay, then we got Straight Out the Journal. Most of us should know what the journal is. Then we had Created to Create. This is one of my designs. Jesus Love, Jesus Lives. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's so beautiful. And the I want to say the craftsmanship of the way I cut that out was just great. Anyway. And then we have God Sent Jesus for Me. Of course, we got the bigger, bigger. I like bigger, bigger. I like it bigger, bigger. Okay. Then we have the joy. All of this is going on my sweater, my Letterman sweater. And then we have my logo. Okay. And I'm not going to leave these out. I'm going to put my crawfish kickback on my Letterman jacket also. Hey, Unbiased. I don't know if you want me to send it back to you or not, but it would be nice if you put each year on there so people who start collecting them can have one from each year. I mean, that's just a suggestion. I don't know, but that would like, you could just have 25 on here, you know. Hi, what's that? Mona did what? I don't know what you did, Mona. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you, Queen. Welcome in. We're doing quilting patches. Oh no, quilting blocks, and we just finished up, and I'm showing off some patches that we did, Queen. Thank you so very much for being here. If you have a channel, please hit the exclamation point and Queen so your channel can be advertised here. We promote and uplift everyone here, and we would be happy to support you as you support us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share out. Okay. So I think that's funny. Mona did what? Mona, you always getting in trouble or something? Okay. Now this is from Vera, Spilling the Diversity. She said, Queen, you know, I believe I'm the queen. And then it says, what is it? Oh, I got upside down. I'm God's masterpiece. Okay. So those are all the patches. Where's the jacket? Here's the Letterman jacket. Like I said, this is a size 4X. I paid under $50 for it. Oh God, what am I doing here? Okay, we'll show the table. The tablet's blurry. Okay, let's go over to the table. Y'all can see all the stuff down at the table. I don't know why the tablet is blurry, but we finna get out of here anyway. So here's all the stuff we just showed. All the different patches. And oh, you don't have a channel anymore, Miss Mona? Okay. Well, we're going to support you and love on you anyway, whether you have a channel or not, okay? And these are the different blocks. This is the stripe block. This is the quarter square triangles. Whoop, this was messing up. This is what we did today that we didn't sew all together yet. And this is our flying geese if you turn it one way. But as Christians say, if you turn it the other way, it's a Christmas tree. Okay, I got stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to pick this thing. You have a channel? Well, oh, okay. I thought you said you don't have. I'm missing the chat, and I must have read something. Oh, something says not anymore. I thought you said not anymore. You don't have a channel. But if you have a channel, you can go ahead and hit exclamation and Queen, and we can we'll go over and support you. Thank you. You like the blocks? Well, look, I'm learning, but then got the nerve to be teaching. So I'm learning in a quilt class how to make a quilt, but then I specialize in blocks. I love making blocks. Yeah, if you type exclamation point and the word Queen, your channel will pop up there for us to go and support you. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Her channel is about to come up, everybody. Please make sure you go and subscribe. I wonder, can I do it like that? Nope, I can't do it, but y'all can. I have to do mine after you finish. Okay. Oh, she doesn't get into trouble anymore. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay, so as I was saying, I appreciate everybody being here. Don't forget about the Community Quilt. We're doing Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. We're coming together and we're asking everybody to make a 10.5 by 10.5 block. We have a commercial that comes up that will give you the address to send it to. And we're going to take all the blocks and we're going to sew them together. Now, some people don't do quilts. Some people don't do blocks. They're just absolutely out of it. Now, if you make tumbler cups, if you make t-shirts, whatever you make and you'd like to send to the auction, that would be great. We're going to auction off everything around the end of November, the 1st of December, for a boys and girls foster home here in Inglewood, California. And then around the beginning of January, we're going to start doing it all over again for some worthy cause on the East Coast. I don't know if we should say the East Coast or the South or something. We're going to figure it out, okay? We're going to figure it out because I want everybody to join in and everybody to feel a part. I don't want, yeah, of course, I thought about the Boys and Girls Club here in Inglewood, and I wanted to do something. So what better way to bring together the community that I love? But at the same time, there's community somewhere where you guys are. See, now this here is a tumbler cup that I made. This is my favorite water cup. Okay. So if you make cups like this and stuff, and I might have a couple of cups that I can donate, it's going to be a pretty good auction. We got quite a few people that has committed to sending over some blocks and sending over some items, whatever you feel like you want to send, or if you just want to donate some cash. I'm going to have some people involved from the community, so everybody will know where everything is going. They're going to be able to contact the Boys and Girls Foster Care. I'm just afraid that, not afraid, I'm never afraid, I'm concerned that after this quilt is made, that I don't care how much somebody else bids, I'm going to bid because I want to keep it. But okay, we hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so look, I'm going to get out of here, but I want you to remember, Miss Joy always says, you're more than enough for whatever it is that God put you on this earth for. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. And when you're going through hell, keep going. That's the only way to get through it, is to keep going. And just remember, regardless to everything, Miss Joy is always praying for you every morning. Her TikTok family, her Facebook family, her YouTube family, Instagram, and everybody else she comes across. So you have been covered. Please subscribe to our Thursday 1 hour prayer and come in if you'd like to, or just help build it up so we can get it out there. Okay, I want to get it out there and let people know, hey, it's someplace you can come and just pray, or just someplace you can throw a name out and just have somebody pray. Okay, as Christian just said, everybody have a very blessed week. I'm gonna look for you guys in these YouTube streets. It's still daytime here. I'm in California. It's still bright and early daytime here, but I know it's dark where you guys are. So have a very blessed night. Sleep well, and remember, I'm always praying for you. Bye.